Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is XD. Today in this video we're going to be talking about whether or not you should produce or play one genre. This is a question that a lot of beginners ask themselves, and I'm here to shed some light on that thought in case you've been wondering that should you stay stuck on one style or should you try other genres as well. And this is not really a yes or no kind of situation, and it depends with why you're making music. People make music for different reasons. People know their own personal preferences, and that is totally fine. Nobody is wrong. No style is wrong to produce, and sometimes I feel like it's not really a good thing to tell people what they should do or what they should produce and what they should not produce. But I always encourage people to produce what they like and what they are comfortable with and what works for them. But should you try other genres, or should you just stick to that one genre or style that you create or that you play? So what I say to this is that it depends with why you make music or why you DJ. We do these things for different reasons. Some of us do these things as a hobby. Some of us do these things as professionals, which means that we make a living off being DJs and off actually producing our own music. Like personally, I live off music. My music production and everything that I do that is music related is business to me. This is how I feed my family. This is how I do what I do. This is my day to day. I do this for a living. I don't have another day job that I have. I'm not privileged enough to really have another job on the side that can help me afford other things besides the music that I do. So I'm a musician by profession. That's what I do. So if I don't make music or I don't work musically, then my family doesn't eat, then I don't make any money. I make music professionally. But if you're doing this as a hobby, maybe you have a job that you work in, and that is totally fine. Like most of you guys might be doing, if you have a job that you work or you're going to school and music is not your main thing or your main source of income, you're doing it as a hobby, then you have a choice that you can make, and you can choose to make just the one style of music, and that will be fine. But if you know that you're a business and you're trying to explore and trying to find yourself and find your footing in the music industry, then you can try out different things. That is totally fine. And another thing that happens when you're trying out music is that it depends with the level of where you're at. Look at big producers. Big producers do know how to make certain styles, but they do not often put them in front as their main drive, because most artists blow up with a certain style. That's their brand. So if they blow up and build their brand on a certain style, they stick to it because they know that they are known for that one style. So changing it will risk their brand and alienate their following, and that's the problem. That's why a lot of big DJs don't change their styles, and it's a problem to change your style if you're already established, because you've already set yourself up already with that one style. But if you're still starting up and you don't have a lot of fans and you don't have a lot of people waiting on that one style that you're making, then you can try out different things, because in business you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. If you just create one style, maybe your destiny is not in that one style. Maybe your destiny is in another style. If you're gonna keep yourself stuck in this one style, you're not gonna be able to blow up or make it because you were stuck on this one thing. So if you try different things, you will see what's gonna work for you and what's gonna hit. Like for example, here on my channel, here on YouTube, a lot of people start trying different things. They touch on different topics. I started doing a lot of different topics and a lot of different styles on my channel to see which one is gonna work. And fortunately, when I started to do deep house tutorials, I started to get a lot of attention, and then I stuck to that. I built my fan base, and I built a following of deep house producers, and that's the people that I cater to the most. I know when I look at my analytics, I see that it's mostly deep house videos that get the most attention, and house music, not hip-hop, not any other style, not Afrobeat or whatever. And that's what's happening. However, in business though, that's not how we work. My business, out of my channel and everything else, me as a producer, I'm a business. I need to make money, so I eat, so I can, run the house, so I can actually make a living. If I get someone that wants me to DJ at a party and they don't want me to play house music, and they say, XD, we want you to play at our wedding, but we don't want house music like this latest trendy house music and whatever. We want you to play R&B and soul, and we're gonna pay you this much. I am gonna think as a businessman instead of as a hobbyist, and I am gonna take that job and I'm gonna approach that with professionalism of being a business and take that money so I can get paid so I can live. But if I was doing DJing as a hobby, I would tell them that, hey, look, this is not what I do. It's not worth my time. I'm not gonna play R&B at your party. So it depends with exactly what you do that determines whether or not if you should try different genres or just stick to the one thing. Are you doing it as a hobby, or are you doing it professionally? Is it your main source of income? If you're gonna be in the music business and you're still starting out and you see yourself actually doing music as a business and as a source of income, then you need to try out different things and see what's gonna work. What worked for other people might not be what's gonna work for you. So what works for me might not be exactly what's gonna work for you. So you might find me doing a certain style of music or a certain style of tutorial, and you do the same, it might not work for you. But if you try a different thing, that might actually be the thing that's gonna work for you, and then you just start leading that path. So to conclude, I'm just gonna say that it depends with why you're DJing and why you're making music. Are you doing it professionally, or are you doing it as a hobby? If you're doing it as a hobby, then you can definitely just choose and be like, you know what, I'm doing this for fun. I don't really care what happens, whether I get paid or not, so I can definitely choose. I have a choice of what job I want to take. But if you're a business, your business is to make a living and make money. That's all it takes. If you can offer the service, that's fine. If an artist comes and says, XD, I want an Afro beat, I need you to produce for me, I'll ask them what their budget is and I will produce for them. If that works for me, and then I will have my credits there. If an artist comes with the style that I know that I cannot produce, that's when I'll say, you know what, I cannot produce this. I'll be transparent with them because I don't want to tarnish my brand as a business. I don't want people to know that I cannot do it. But if I was a hobbyist and I just want to try something, I can give myself room to fail because I don't have so much of a big platform where people can actually see me fail. If you're still starting out and you know that you want to just do it as a hobby, then you don't have to try out different things. You can just stay to the one thing that makes you feel good. Or maybe you don't have the time to try out different things, then just make just the one thing. But if you know that you want to do this as a business, or maybe you've set up your studio or your recording studio and maybe you make a certain style, try different styles. Don't put your eggs in one basket because you're gonna miss all that bag because you're just stuck in one place. You have people, you have rappers, you have singers, you have different other customers that could be coming to your business or your studio and making their music and bringing their money, and have you grow your business and actually make money because you're allowing them to work with you and you're taking that business, and that's just how it works. So in essence, it depends with exactly what you want to do in the future and how you want to run your production or your DJing. I play different styles if it's good for business. If it's not good for business, then I'm honestly not even gonna do it. So I hope you guys understand this, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you actually make different styles, or do you just make one style? I want to know down in the comments what styles you guys make, if you only make the one, and what's your opinion on this topic. Do you think people should try different styles, or should they just make only one style? Let me know down below in the comments, and do me a favor, if you like this video, remember to drop me a like down below and also share with other producers that might need this advice as well. Remember to also subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am X and I'm out. Peace.